So this week we are doing our top 5 horror VHS covers.
Yeah.
Now this was very cool and a nice little nostalgia trip because it's where horror started for me. Obviously in 1980 when I first, well, even before that when I first saw Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, but in the early 80s was the rise of the VHS stores, the video stores. So I remember going to the VHS store. There was one in the next town over. I'd ride my bike up there and just look through the horror section to try to find cool stuff. And of course, fortunately, it was like a bunch of dopey kids that were working in there. So should they have been renting horror movies to me? Of course not. But nobody gave a shit back then.
Nobody cared.
So I do remember just seeing some of the crazy ass, horror movie covers. And so this was pretty cool going down the. I had to do some research because I really don't really have any VHS left except for the Halloween stuff. So I had to think about it. So I came up with a few. So my number 5. Now this one, I don't know if you saw this one. This was kind of a B movie. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, they're talking about doing a remake of this, The Mutilator.
Oh wow, gotcha.
Yeah, yes. The Mutilator. It's great. It's got like the big fishing hook, and all the girls are up against it like this, and the cover actually looks more menacing than anything in the movie. Is kind of a B movie stinker. It isn't too crazy for those that have seen The Mutilator, but the cover is better than the film.
Oh, nice.
If you haven't seen it, I mean, it's got a couple of cool kills. They were all these friends go to this beach house. It's owned by one of the guy's fathers, who he's sort of estranged from the father, and the father shows up there and he's killing them off one by one. And he's like staying downstairs, and it's very weird. But I thought I saw somewhere they were doing a remake of it. Of all movies. Oh yeah, we're doing a remake of The Mutilator. Why?
Hey, it's that nostalgia hit, like, oh, okay.
I just came in, I just stubbed my toe. I'm going to go do it again. Why? It's one of those. It's like, don't waste your time. So that was my number 5, The Mutilator. I should have brought the covers up. I didn't, but everybody could just go Google them if they don't know what they look like.
No, that's cool, man. I pretty much know exactly what it is that you're talking about. What the hell? Let's see, where are they at? So let's see if we can make it happen this way, because I think I had took pictures of them when I did my research, and I'm gonna go ahead and just send you one real quick to see if can you just pop them up immediately if I send it to you?
Take a minute, but I'm actually looking. Maybe I'm just gonna Google it and I can bring them up. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up the Mutilator. Let's do that real quick, and I'll show that.
So
if you want to talk about your number 5, go ahead. While I do this, bring up.
So my number 5 is going to be Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan. Now, as a kid growing up, I remember going and seeing this VHS cover, and I think we talked about it when we did the rankings of the Friday the 13th films. I talked about how much I love this cover, and you would always see it at the video stores, and just how iconic is. You see the Jason mask, he's got the big old knife, and overlooks New York City. I fucking dug that VHS cover, man. That was one of the most iconic scenes for me. Like, I love it. So that was my number 5. I sent a picture to Pat. See if he can pull it up. We'll see. But it's from 1989, man. It's super dope,
so this is the cover from The Mutilator that I like. Let's see. Might take a second.
Oh, yeah. By sword, by pig, by axe, by bye.
I always thought that was a great. I remember seeing it as a kid, and it's like, wow, this looks fucked up. And the movie is not as scary as the cover. And the girl was cute as hell. She wasn't as hot as this girl in here, but she was cute.
That is super cool, man.
So let's do this.
That is super cool, man.
Let me just see. I'm just going to go grab a few. Army of Darkness, Evil Dead. Yeah, that was. I should have put Evil Dead on there, but I put that on my favorite movie posters too. Chopping Mall. Actually, that lands on my list. I love that. Chopping Mall is hysterical.
Chopping Mall kicks ass, man.
Chainsaw, actually. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's actually on this list. Death Spa and Toxic Avenger. Yeah, Toxic Avenger I almost put on the list too. That would have been an honorable mention. I love Toxic
Avenger rocks.
Mutilator was not worthy of a rewatch. Yeah, it's one of those movies you can say you watched, but you really don't need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah.
Friday Part 5 is actually pretty cool. Yeah. Exorcist, Silent Night, Deadly Night's cool. Freddy vs. Jason, Ride of Chucky, Halloween 2. There you go. Joe loves that one. That's his favorite cover.
Fucking love it.
Hell yeah. So let's do this. So that's me look up. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but your choice was Friday. Jason Takes Manhattan, correct?
Yeah, I sent you a photo.
Well, yeah, by
It's
the
in
time
the.
it might be easy just to do this. So let's do
Okay.
Friday the 18th, part, not part 8. And let's see what comes up. I'm just sure it's doing this through what is this? IMDb. IMDb. No, you're not DB. IMDb.
IMDb.
Why is it not? That's weird. It's not showing the cover. It's showing some other weird cover.
It's
That's
okay.
odd. You just sent it to me into Messenger though, right? I'll just
Yeah,
read that.
it's in Messenger. I sent my number 5 and my number 4. The first one is my number 5.
So let's do this. Share the screen again, just so everybody can see it. And window is right here. So this was, yeah, this is definitely a great image. I'll definitely say that. One of the better ones out of the franchise.
Absolutely. Like, it's just so iconic. And every time I think of that movie, I see this image always. You know, I just wish the film was a little bit better, but I mean, this is the best part of it, in my opinion. So that's real cool, man. Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. So that is, Stefan, yeah, we do love our Halloween 3 cover. That's a great cover. I love that with the trick-or-treaters. My number 4 was just brought up. I think I forget somebody brought it up, but the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
I love that image of. Hold on, let me bring it up here right now. Nightmare on Elm Street. Nancy and Freddy's fingers above her.
Mm-hmm.
Cartoonish. It's not the photo. Let's see if I can actually bring it up. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but let's try to be a little thorough. I should have had these on standby. I just didn't even think of it. So this is my number 4.
Let's see what you got.
Love that.
Oh, sexy. Iconic.
Just a great image. And I admittedly did not see the original in the theater. I remember not even hearing about it because I don't remember it being too much on the television. Plus, back then I was always out with my friends. I was never really. We were always doing stuff. It was a different time, but I did remember seeing this in the store and renting it. So I just always loved that cover. Such a great cover. That is that one. And your number. What is your number 4? You sent me a picture too, right?
Yep. And you'll see my number 4. You're gonna be like,
Oh
whoa.
yes, actually. Oh no, that was on my short list. I have a couple honorable mentions. Yeah, this was on my short list. Yes. So put it up here. Come on, move over, damn it. Why is the screen not moving? Hold on 1 second. Technical difficulties.
It's okay.
Stand by. Oh, that's why. I gotta move it over here. 1 second.
Awesome sauce.
Hey, Liv.
Absolutely. I mean, how it I mean, golly, that movie is one of the best movies ever. I just anytime I would see this at the movie stores, man, it was just so awesome. And the fact that the movie kicks ass is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, this is like Nightmare on Elm Street cover where it lives up to the film.
Absolutely.
Not like the Mutilator where there's nothing good about it but the cover.
Absolutely, bro. Seriously. Oh my gosh.
Cool. So see what other people throwing in the chat here. I'm getting. Oh no, I was gonna. What? Hey man, don't be. Oh, he's just somebody else. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project. I'm trying to remember what was on the cover of that. Is that just the girl with the big snot?
Ugh.
Is that the one?
It's like,
Sleepaway Camp 2. Yeah, that's another one where the cover is a lot better than the film. Terminator 2, considered a slasher? Nah, it's like sci-fi horror, I guess. But good cover.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw that my internet went a little flaky there for a second, so it looked like I might have been getting killed by Chucky. My number 3 Where is it? Oh, it was one that Frank mentioned before, Chopping Mall.
Nice.
I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Shopping mall.
Like, one of my I just love it. Just pure 80s cheese. It's such a fun movie. Love watching that film.
Too awesome.
Chopping Mall. Here it is. Let's see if it's the right cover that I'm thinking of. This one's a little bit different than the one I was thinking of. Maybe I'll bring them both up. Let's see. This is this one. All right, stop it. StreamYard is annoying the piss out of me today. There we go. So this one is kind of cool, but it's not the exact one I was thinking of.
No, there's another one. There's one that's more like, damn. I think.
Yeah, there's a different one, and I'm going to bring it up right now. Let me see. Shopping Mall. Let's see. If I can find it.
We're going to find you. We're going to find you.
Is it this one? I'm thinking. There's that. I think it's this one. This is the one I was thinking of. See if I can bring it up. It's actually on the DVD too. Let's see. Right here. Let's see if I can bring this one up. Chopping Mall. It's the Chopping Mall poster. You can buy it for $10.
Not bad.
It's obviously a reprint, so I'm looking at it because it's a reprint and it's a nice visual of it. So I'll show you guys this one. This is the one I was thinking of. This is the one I remember most.
That's the one. That's the one. Yes, that's the one. Very nice. Very nice.
It's nice. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I love me some Chopping Mall. What else is in here? Like I said, the stuff in Street Trash. Yeah, Aliens is cool too.
Yeah.
Or Alien.
Not bad.
Devil's Rejects. Yeah. Dawn of the Dead 2004. Fright Night is on my short list, man. I wanted to put it on here so bad. The original Candyman one. I honestly don't remember what the cover looks like.
You're gonna put it on your Chucky list, the short list.
The short list. And you sent me another one. Did you send me?
Yeah, my number 3. You'll see it from 85.
Why the hell did my friggin' Instant Messenger restart? Okay, there it is. I don't think it restarted there for some strange reason.
It's okay.
I wonder. Yeah, the internet was lagging it a little bit here. I wonder if the internet vampire is home. He was at a friend's house last night, so
you were breaking up a little bit. Yeah, you were breaking up for like 10 seconds, and then it fixed itself.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's back here. Where did it go? I just had it here.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and intro it. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street 2: Freddy's Revenge from 1985. I honestly think Freddy, in part 2, he looked the most sinister in the entire franchise, especially when the fire, and he looks back, and his eyes look very demonic, and the whole "you are all my children now" shit. I just remember seeing this, and this was really cool. Look at that. You got the bus from the beginning. Look at that. There's a Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Look at the claws, all shiny and shit. Fucking just awesome. Look at that. Too cool. That's my number 3.
Good stuff. Cool. My number 2 is actually, what I'll do is I'll just bring it up. Let's see if I can bring it up real quick.
Very nice.
Because it intrigued me when I saw this cover because I wanted to see it so bad. And see, you're all gonna know it. Let's see.
Oh, you're gonna know it.
Oh, you're gonna know it, all right. You're gonna like it. Share my screen. This was the one I remember seeing it in, and I had to see. I Spit on Your Grave.
Oh yeah. Whose Tookish is that? You remember?
Yes, Miss Demi Moore's Tookish.
That's right. Very nice.
And that's why it intrigued me because I was, figure it. This was what was this 19? It was 78. So I remember seeing it in the early 80s, if you're 82, 83. So I was 10, 11 years old. Of course, you know what happens when you're a kid at that age. The wind blows, you get a stiffy. So I just remember seeing this cover and just reading what it said on it: cut, chopped, broken, and burned, 5 men beyond recognition. This woman has just, done all that stuff. You're like, whoa, but no jury in America would convict her. I spit on your grave, an act of revenge. It's like intriguing as hell. You got this cute friggin' half naked girl on the cover.
Yeah.
So it, yeah, definitely attracted me to seeing the film.
It was. I remember how that movie was touted as the worst movie you've ever seen, or some shit like that. Like, and I saw that one, and I saw the remake. And the remake is just hot garbage.
Yeah, hot.
Garbage.
I mean, yeah, she got some good revenge on some of them, some updated torture on some of those assholes. But there's, I think I mentioned to you guys once before when we got on this topic, there's a really good documentary on the making of I Spit on Your Grave.
Really, the original?
That's the original. I believe it's
Yeah.
on. Did I see it on Tubi? I think it was on Tubi, and it basically talks about how the guy who had the concept of it was like a religious guy too. It was like a Jewish guy or something. It was very religious. People couldn't understand why he was doing it. If I remember correctly, it's been a minute, but there's a real good documentary how he tried to get the money together to make this film, and obviously nobody wanted to distribute it because of the material. And his son's talking a lot about it. It's a really good documentary about how this movie was made.
Dude,
And I'm pretty sure it was on Tubi.
that's crazy,
So,
man.
yeah, very cool.
Yeah, that's a very iconic VHS cover. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I see a number 2. I'll bring it here.
Yes.
This one, I was thinking of this one too because it's just funny. I love it.
So good. It didn't. Who was it that said they loved Ghoulies? Was it from the Epic Film guys?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah, Jeremy loves
Yeah.
Ghoulies. Shout out to Jeremy. I remember this like it was yesterday. Always seeing this and fuck, man, Ghoulies rocks ass. Literally rocks ass. He's in the toilet seat.
He's in the toilet.
He's in the toilet. But this is iconic. I mean, this VHS is just one of the best. The covers is fucking amazing. So cool.
That's
fucking
awesome.
Fucking Ghoulies, man.
Let's see any more in the chat. Scary movie. Yeah, that cover, the one cover I think when you brought up was a UK version.
Yeah.
Company of Wolves.
Ooh.
Know the movie, but I do not remember the cover. Be honest with you, I know the movie. Peter Cushing, Legend of a lot of those old Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee, like a lot of those Hammer movies had a lot of great covers.
Yeah, really great. I mean, if we just need to do a list of those, we need to do a list of those. Then the fucking because
this was good. Honorable mention too was this one, Cannibal Holocaust. I remember when I saw the cover of that, I was like, dude, what the fuck happened in this movie?
Fucking rocks.
Let's see, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Nice. So that was your number 2, right? That was number 2. Those are key. So my number 1, spoiler alert, it was my when we did the movie posters, it was my number 1.
Ooh.
So let's bring it up right here. Let's see. Let me bring this over here. Hold on one second. Why is this fighting me over here? And I'll bring that over there, and we'll do this over here. Yeah, I should have had this all worked out, but you know what? I didn't.
You didn't do your homework, and nobody cares. It's okay. We still love you.
Crazy busy doing a bunch of other shit. Other shite. No, this is not what I'm looking at. Where is the last 1 second? Oh, here it is. So this won out from my favorite poster from last week too, when we did our favorite horror movie posters. And of course, it's not Halloween because that's a dead giveaway. And while it's iconic and I love Halloween, this is not to denigrate it, but this was just seeing this cover, and I even talk about it because I just did a review which dropped last Friday. This just intrigued the shit out of me.
Oh yes.
Just seeing that image just was like, whoa. Sort of like I Spit on Your Grave, like what the fuck happens in this film? You got a girl on a meat hook, and this guy's got a chainsaw, and he's got a weird mask on. The weird guy's wearing a monster mask.
I had a feeling this is where you're going, and that's awesome.
I mean, how could you not? I mean, you figure I was 10, 11 years old at the time, and I'm like, I was like, whoa. I mean, I didn't know who Ed Gein was or any of this shit behind any loose inspirations. And just seeing this, it's like, whoa, what the fuck goes on in this film?
For real.
You know? So this is easily number one for me.
That's fucking amazing, dude. There you go. I didn't send you a photo of my number one because I have it right next to me.
Oh, show it.
So you already know. I
person.
think it was called earlier in the comments, but this right here,
I had a feeling. Yep.
man, this VHS cover, man, doesn't get any better. And the thing about VHS, look how much better they look when they're all worn out and torn to shit. They just look
Yes.
cool. Look at that.
It's like it's like it's got street cred. It's a little worn and everything.
That's
Like old
right.
pair of jeans.
That's right, brother. So this is the best, man. The absolute best.
Let's see, what else is everybody saying here? Yeah, Twin Peaks, or Immortal, Conjuring 2. I know the movie, but I really don't know what the cover looks like. I don't remember, for that matter. Yeah, it's just that image, especially when, like I said, a 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid seeing that image, that and I Spit on Your Grave. I just remember those two stood out to me the most going into it. And there was a place called Video Plus. That was the name of the video store I used to go to. I'll never forget the name. I think maybe 10, 15 years ago, going through like an old wallet, I still had a Video Plus cards, like, next to my Blockbuster card.
Dang, that's crazy.
Somewhere, I think I still have my Blockbuster card somewhere.
Good old Blockbuster, man. I miss Blockbuster and I miss Hollywood Video, dude.
Yeah, I miss going into those stores and, renting a movie, and they always had great stuff, collectibles, and you could buy great sets. It was an experience. I remember going to, probably more so, I remember going to Blockbuster the most when me and the wife moved in together, and we'd stay home and watch movies because we were trying to save money. I remember going up to Blockbuster, renting movies and getting the popcorn that was there and some snacks. It was just always, it's bygone days. They're just gone. It sucks.
The best, man. And then I really love the mom and pop video stores because those were
porn.
Yeah, man. They had it.
They had the porn. Yeah. Blockbuster didn't have the porn. Hollywood didn't have the porn. The Blockbuster and every one of those, like there was a Palmer Video, that was a big chain by me. There was the Video Plus, was a big chain. All those old school ones always had the porn behind, like one of those louver doors, like the Western style doors. And they must have bought them from the world's creakiest door company. So like every time you went to go in there, it was like so everybody in that fucking store knew that pervert was walking in there to go look at the porn.
That's funny.
So I used to try to. It's like I try to push it so it didn't make too much noise because it was so because everybody just turned and looked like.
Oh, what?
It's like somebody just farted in the store. It's like
that was me.
Oh, it was the loudest doors.
Hey, Stefan. So I think I know exactly what cover you're talking about, Stefan. Are you talking about this one?
Oh, that one. That's right. That's the second. That's the Good Times version, I think, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So it says glowing green of its eyes, and Loomis and Jamie on the cover.
That is a cool cover. I will say that with the glowing eyes. Sure.
It's not bad at all. You got the nurse on the back with the pumpkins. That's pretty cool, man.
True.
Yeah, man. Super dope.
That's a good question. How come VHS, the movie, wasn't released on VHS? That's a good question. Those are I enjoy those found footage VHS movies are fun. They're not the best, but they're just fun. Every time they come out with a new one, I got to watch it because they're just fun.
Oh yeah.
So that is our top 5 horror VHS covers. Let us know after the fact in the comments, and would be curious to hear. I mean, a couple honorable mentions. I mean, we threw out some that were out there. I'm trying to think. I mean, Fright Night was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
The Evil Dead, definitely one of them.
By 4.
Because it would have been, those would have, if we had been doing a top 10, it would have been easier because I would have had all those on there. But this covers were, and that's what they were there. They were to entice you. They were to make you want to rent that movie. Like, wow. And a lot of it was misleading because I remember watching a lot of B movies and saying, like the Mutilators one, wow, that looks awesome. It's like, dude, this movie sucked. But the cover was awesome.
Suck major butt cheeks, man. Straight butt.
So basically that's the only one on this on my list where I can say the movie really sucks ass cheeks. Because I Spit on Your Grave, it doesn't suck. It's a rough movie to get through because of what they do to her, but it doesn't suck.
It's like watching Deliverance.
It's like watching Deliverance. Yeah, exactly. It's not a bad movie, but it's just what happens is like Shopping Mall, 80s classic, Nightmare on Elm Street, forget it. Love that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, love it. So yeah, that's probably the only one that was on this list that basically drew me in, and it sucked.
Yeah, so good.
Or the original cover of Zombie, the Lucio Fulci movie, of that rotting face. That was always a
Oh
real
yeah,
cool
just
cover
zombie.
too.
It just says zombie, right?
It just
Yeah,
says Zombie.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is fucking iconic.
that was always a real cool. That I remember watching it because of that, and it was a good movie.
Hell yeah.
So that is our top 5 horror VHS covers.
Man, very nice, man. Very nice.
Very cool. Thanks for watching our latest top 5 from an episode of That Horror Movie Podcast. We do That Horror Movie Podcast every Sunday night live at 8 p.m. on this channel. And every week we feature a top 5 that we all do together and share live with everybody in the chat. So if you have any ideas, by all means, drop them in the comments below. Like this video. It helps everybody find this channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And we will see you on Sunday nights.